I'm here to rescue you.
What could go wrong?
Probably a lot of things.
Sometimes Kate should shut up.
Not concerning at all. He's there to rescue them.
You mind telling us who you're getting your orders from, Colonel Kurtz? I got them from Walt.
Oh, well.
Girl, he did not tell you all that.
That's not concerning. I'd be like, time to abort mission.
Yeah, he's getting orders from a child.
No dream, it was Walt.
Regretting following.
Taller. Taller? What, like a giant?
None of what he's saying makes sense.
Oh, shut up.
Who are you gonna call? Ghostbusters.
Miles Buster.
They staged it.
Because I have a man on their boat.
Oh my god. Sneaky Ben.
Ben is doing some of the same things that John Locke does of like, oh, well, like, I'll tell you this when it's important. Like, God, make it so difficult.
In your opinion.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Tribe of Nerds. Michael, Kristin, Kevin, and I are here for Lost Season 4, Episode 2, Confirmed Dead. And we have a lot to talk about with introduction of a new team of characters and
A whole team.
Yeah. Some really interesting stuff. What are your guys' thoughts on this episode?
What a ragtag group it is.
I also love a good
Ghostbusters.
cliffhanger. A good cliffhanger always gets me.
Yeah, I think we're getting kind of clues that like they aren't who they say they are, and they're not there for the reasons they say they're there. But like, are we really threatened by like a guy who cries and like a guy who maybe talks to dead people and an archaeologist? Like, are these really the people we're scared of?
And
So it's very like, what do I do with this information? It's very fun.
Yeah.
Well, did they just send their friendliest people in the advance party?
Well,
They did come with gas masks and guns, which is
they came with gas
bit
masks.
odd.
Yeah, but like, I don't know, like, are you threatened? Not even that they're nice. Are you threatened by the guy who talks to dead people? Like, yes, he's holding a gun at one point, but like, when I think of if I'm going to try to take out the people on the island, I'm not going to send in a guy who's crying and doesn't know why, a guy who talks to dead people, a girl who found a polar bear skeleton in the desert, and a drunk pilot. Right? Like, that's not the team I'm sending in if I'm trying to take them out. So it is very like, where is this all going?
Well, I don't know. I can't tell you that.
That's why we're not going to tell you.
We can, but we won't. We'll do it for the spoiler section. I do have a couple fun facts about this episode, though. For those of you that are out there that are Once Upon a Time watchers, Rebecca Mader was also in Once Upon a Time. She is Charlotte. Speaking of Rebecca Mader, though, Charlotte's birthday was wrong. The producers have come out and said that she was supposed to be born in 1971 and not 79. And they actually went on record blaming Rebecca Mader for the error, saying that she came on set and changed it and didn't tell anybody. Ran with this for a long time, only to find out that the script had a typo, and that's why. So then they were like, oopsie, so sorry, Rebecca Mader. We did not.
So they were like, yeah, she just came on and like didn't want herself to seem that old. So she changed her birth date, but that's not what we wanted. And then later we're like, actually, we didn't intend it to be that, but somebody typed it wrong. So
sorry. We did not mean to like totally hate on you and like tell the world that you were like this person that changes scripts. Yeah. Just anyway, at least Rebecca Mader got the recognition that I'm not this type of person. It's really rough. But also, I don't know if you guys pulled this up. When Miles was over Naomi's body, there was some little whisper action going on. Did you guys catch that?
I did not catch the whispers, but
there are whispers around. It was not him, and the whispers said, "You got to see it through."
Sure. No. Take the show. You got to see it through.
Got to see it
It'll
through.
all come good. Don't worry.
Well, I'll be fine. It's fine. We also have the numbers. The room where Miles was doing his little Ghostbuster, who you gonna call moment. There was a poster that had 15 on it. We also had the team that we're now getting introduced to, team of 4. Love it. The chopper also has the little like abbreviation of 842M, so 8 and 42. And then another fun fact, Charlotte Staples Lewis is a play on... Oh, sorry. Michael has the fun fact. I'll let Michael do it.
No, go for it. I just didn't know if you were going to have that one. Go for it.
Charlotte Staples Lewis is for Clive Staples Lewis, which is C.S. Lewis, who wrote Chronicles of Narnia and all the other things. Yes.
That's cool.
I also have another fun fact that you guys are going to hate me for, but it has to be said.
I mean, I hate you for lots of things, so just continue.
I mean, this was going to be rough. I hate even saying it, but Locke survived because he had no kidney. So basically, douchebag daddy saved his life.
Let's not listen. It's a magical island.
It's a fun fact. I don't know what to tell you.
Or did the island direct the bullet where it wouldn't be fatal?
Well, and what is his medical expertise to make this claim? Or is he just John Locke throwing it in his face that I don't have a kidney? You know, you should believe it because I've been through so many things.
I love that you turn this on Locke instead of turning it on to the douchebag dad. I love it.
What proof does he have? What proof does he have that his missing a kidney had anything to do with it? He's just saying it.
Because he was just shot like a day ago and he's walking around totally fine.
Okay. Listen. Oh my gosh. You're missing the thing that I'm saying because you want to say that I'm wrong. I am not saying that it is miraculous that he is still alive after being shot through and through. That's not the point. The island does that. The island has saved many people from injuries, has healed many people very quickly, including Naomi just a few episodes ago. That's not the point. The point is, he says, well, if I had a kidney, then I'd be dead right now. And like, according to who? Where's your medical degree? Where's your like computer generated model to show the tracking that the bullet went through and how it went through the empty space where the kidney would have been? You don't know shit. That's my point.
Okay. Well, he probably has a scar there, but okay.
I love it.
I mean, if I get hit, I'm going to talk about my kidney.
Doesn't matter.
How does he know? How does he know? He doesn't know. He's just talking out his ass, like he always does.
Oh my god.
This is going to be a long episode.
Honestly, Kevin, we're going to move on because we can't sit here anymore and deal with your irrational thoughts on John Locke. Okay, moving on. We are going to jump right in that we are seeing some footage. We don't know what this is yet. We obviously are looking at a flashback of some form. We don't know what, but they are on camera. They're searching for things. And then lo and behold, we come across a little hill and we see our oceanic plane. Is it our oceanic plane? What is happening? But we are seeing some footage. We then see that it is on the news. And we are introduced to the character we ended last episode with, which is Dan. Daniel Faraday, and he is crying, but he does not know why. No idea. He is just crying.
He's just an upset little boy. You know, have you seen Titanic? I'm sure everyone's seen Titanic.
Of course.
But, like, there's something so eerie about like underwater camera footage of like seeing the plane, like the desolate plane. Like there's that moment in Titanic where it kind of goes under and you see the lively boat and then it intercuts it with the wreck that's like rotten on the bottom of the ocean. It's like such an eerie thing. I love this opening.
Yeah.
Is this the part where we see the map?
The map?
The map of where they found the plane yet?
Yeah.
No, I think that's when we see Frank. I don't know, maybe.
Because I was going to point out that they are just a little off course if that's where they found the plane. They are extremely off course. That is not where that plane should be at all. That isn't thousands of miles in the wrong direction. Like not even heading towards the US or Australia. Just somewhere else completely.
Random. Just the wrong
So I don't know if that is intentional or unintentional.
Do we know? I mean, Lost kind of throws in random things just to throw them in. Like we have polar bears in the like jungle and the desert. It's just
and like there's no way. So like if you're going from Australia to LA, right? You're going over the Pacific, right? So like they're going by like this path. They're like on the other side of Australia, going towards like India.
Right.
complete other sides of the world.
Well, they were really off course. They were really off course.
Right, they were very off course.
Anyway, I will say though, I do really love this like seamless like flashback into like present day of the like they were coming, on the chopper, but like they literally had him parachute on. Like we see him drop on the island, he kind of gets up, and then as he gets up, jacket. Like I love that was a very seamless like bring us to flashback to present day. I think that was really good on them. But we do right off the bat see he heard Kate and Jack approaching. He's kind of shuffling a little bit, like. Kind of not really what's going on. What are we doing here, Daniel? Like, not loving this right now. But he's like, hey, nice to meet you.
Hi.
I love that we also get kind of a continuity error, but it works because we ended of him being like, hi. None of this interaction happened in our last episode. So it kind of works out because it's like maybe we just didn't get there yet, but it was also a continuity error.
Oops.
It's fine.
Oopsie.
Minor detail. The vibes are there. The vibes are correct.
Correct, yes. But yes, so he does meet Jack and Kate. There were 4 on the chopper. The phone, listen, I was giving Kate some hate earlier. We have a phone, like no secrets kept by this woman, but she does give up the phone and they are like, actually, keep this on speaker. Let's keep this on speaker.
Yes. So I'm sorry, Kristin. I want this on record. This is not a dumb Kate moment. Daniel is being shifty and he's like, oh, I left my phone. Kate's like, hey, here's a phone. She and Jack want to hear this conversation. They want to hear the quote. They want to see how Daniel reacts in this moment. This is a test for Daniel. And they are, even though they've decided to go with the freighter crew and then go along this mission of maybe we'll get rescued, because of everything, they are still definitely concerned about these people. They're not completely sold that they're going to be fine. So they're trying to test it out with him.
Yeah, Daniel reminds me of like all of my worst times lying of like, no, I don't have that. And they're like, okay, well, we do. Like, oh, yeah, I will call and it will be normal and okay. Right? Like, it's very that. And like, I don't think that's dumb on Kate's part. Like, that's...
It's slightly ahead of me, but my favorite Daniel Faraday moments when he's like, I'm not in charge of packing. Like, oh, I don't know, gas masks. I didn't pack them.
Where did that come from? No idea.
Perfumes.
I'm the type of person that if I'm already like, if we're not trusting, I'm not going to give up any information. I'd be like, guess we're not calling the boat. Like, I just feel like if we're already like, can we trust? Can we not? I'm not going to be like, yeah, that girl that we like may or may not have killed, I stole her phone and we have it hanging out over here. Like,
but that's how you get the more information.
There's other ways. This is like seconds into meeting him. So like maybe let's assess and get to know him a little bit more before giving up some vital information.
They also know that they have, they know, right? If you came from the freighter, you know that there's a phone on the island already because
doesn't mean that they
were
have
already
it.
Calling.
Right. Let's find out some information. Let's chit chat with little Mr. Daniel here, Mr. Crybaby Daniel. Get a little information, see if we can maybe trust him. Then we're like, oh, you needed to call the boat. I forgot. We have our phone. You could just use ours, right? Let's get some information. Let's assess. I love that Jake is agreeing with me. Thank you, Jake, for the backup. Love it. Kate,
yeah, the one who doesn't know anything about the show. That's the one that you've convinced. Okay, cool.
Yes, he is not going in biased. Anyway, but yeah, so they have a very weird call that is on speaker. I love that he's like, "Are you on speaker?" Yeah.
Flag.
Big red flag.
Yeah, that would bother me. Like, I'd immediately be very concerned.
Right. Like, all the reasons of why don't give up the phone right away. Let's find these things out first. But whatever. But he's like, I'll be right back. I love that this is so awkward. He's like, yeah, I'll be right back. Gotta take this. See you later. But yeah, so we also get to our other group. We know that they have split here. I like that Hurley immediately talking about things, keeping them to your chest. Let's be a little quiet about these things. He's like, Locke's like, we have to go to the cabin. And Sawyer, of course, is like, what cabin? I thought we were going to the barracks. And Hurley's like, but the cabin was back this way, Ben. Locke. Everybody's like, what? You've seen the cabin? It's like, and Hurley's like, No,
The plane cabin.
cabin. Him
Yeah.
and Faraday belong together.
I also do like the subtle part of this that they're saying to fans that the cabin moves.
Right.
Like, how did Hurley get in over there, but they're going this way, and they've both been to the cabin? Like, we know they've both been to the cabin. We know that. So, like, how is this possible?
But also, like, Ben knows a lot about this cabin. Locke's been there once, but he doesn't know much about what it is or what it's for, other than it's like a Jacobs thing. The fact that Hurley has seen this cabin, the look on Ben's face when Hurley's like, the cabin, Ben's like, the fuck?
Shit.
Hurley knows about the cabin? How did this happen? You see, like, you ever play the Telltale games? You know, where it's like, such and such will remember this. It was like, you could almost see that popping up on the screen with Ben's recognition.
It's like in The Good Place when, in the one flashback where Jason figures it out. And Ted Danson's like, Jason got it? Like, Hurley got it? Hurley's been there? Oh, this is a bad day.
Bad day.
What's next, Bernard?
Vincent. But also in this moment, Sawyer is over Locke in this shit. He is questioning everything. What are we gonna do? What's our plan? And he's like, I'm Locke. Like, deal with it. And this is, again, these are not the two to just be like, follow me and I will tell you what I want to tell you, because Sawyer is not that type of person either. This is not like, we're going to continue to see these like little battles happening and then Ben's going to get thrown in. We're going to get there in a minute. But yeah, this is already a bad news bears group for this. This is not cohesive and loving and let's all go to the barracks together. We also get...
I'm guessing you have an issue with it, Kevin.
No, I started saying to myself, I was saying to myself when she said, let's go to the barracks, I was like, let's all go to the barracks and let's all go to the movies, like that little like intermission song. That was the laugh I was having. No.
Anyway, we do have a moment with Saeed on the beach. He is searching for that freighter. That freighter should be coming around the corner any moment, and we don't see a freighter. I love that Juliet walks up and she's so real. Like, she's like, how's it going? He's like, nothing yet. She's like, totally fine. It's coming around the mountain as she comes. Like, it's good. I also love that he's like, well, why did you this? Like, are they here to help us? Why did Ben say this? And she's like, Ben's a liar. But also, they could be here to kill us. Like, do you have...
Why did he say that? Well, because Ben's a liar and he wants to scare you. But also, maybe they do want to kill us.
Yeah.
The broken watch is right twice a day. Like, Ben does lie a lot, but maybe sometimes he stumbles into the truth.
Ben lies, but he also tells the truth too. A quote from Survivor Pearl Islands about Johnny Fairplay.
Yeah. We also get to this moment that we already talked about a little bit, but as they are searching, because now, of course, the phone has trackers, so they can find all the other pieces of the little whatever they had trackers on their coats. So they go off to try and find another member of their team. And this is where we find the package that Daniel did such a great job about lying about, because they opened up
box
with gas masks and things technically
horrible hacker.
It's just a box. I don't know. Somebody else put those in there. I don't know.
I just got off the chopper. I have no idea.
Yeah, I mean, what if there's like fumes on the island and we need a gas mask? I don't know. I didn't plan for that.
Safety first.
It is worth remembering how Ben killed the Dharma Initiative.
Correct.
With the gas attack.
That's true. That is something to remember now.
I do love, though, that he was very much, I don't have an answer for this, and this is the best I can come up with. I wasn't in charge of packing. It's one of my favorite lines. But also,
he feels like an intern. He's like an intern that's just
he
is in a situation that he's not equipped for.
He is the absolute worst one for like people you don't want information to find.
Right. Yes. But not only is he a really bad liar, he also lets up a very big piece of information. He's like, so rescuing you. not our main mission.
Not our primary objective.
Oopsie. Which also, I mean, this is made like we've already seen some red flags just leading up to this moment, but this is like, oh shit, Locke was right. Like Charlie, was right. Like this is a moment of being like, uh-oh. Go ahead, Michael.
I will say, like, I'm totally on board of Team Locke. Like, these people are lying. Whether they're lying or telling the truth, it doesn't necessarily mean they're all bad people. This is a green flag for Daniel in that he does tell them that. He doesn't have to he could have withheld that information. He does at least be honest with them, like, it's not really why we're here, but, like, I'll try and get you rescued, I guess. I think it is good of him at least to acknowledge that there's a bit of awkwardness here. I'm just going to be open. I'm not really here to rescue you, but it's not the primary objective.
You can tell too that they were prepped to like. They act like they're not, but they're prepped that the Oceanic people were there because like they know who they are, and they're like, oh, we're here to rescue you.
Yeah.
But like we also clearly know, no, you're not. So like when Charlotte does it later, she's like, no, that we're here to rescue. Like, bitch, we already know.
I love that Faraday decides to come open and like somewhat truthful after his fantastic lie of like I wasn't in charge of packing. Like, just let it. If you're gonna let it go, just like let it go. I love it.
Okay, Elsa.
If poor Daniel ended up with Locke and Ben's group, him just being like the light doesn't scatter properly, and then they've got these people that are just staring at him and potentially shooting them in the chest.
Yeah. Right. Ben would have made him cry immediately.
Oh my god!
I love that. Also, that moment of him with the light, and Kate's like, "Sweetie, are you okay?" Oh god. Well, anyway, this group is a mess. Anyway, we do get to back to Locke's group, and of course, just like we all saw happening, Locke and Sawyer get into it. Sawyer's questioning everything. Locke's like, my group. I make the rules, like very much so. We also just get this group is like never going to work because of the tension, I think, because a lot of people like we know that Claire she wants to get out of here, but like she's listening to Charlie, right? So like really are going because of Charlie, but they don't really want to be with Locke right now.
This group is like an alliance of people who like they don't all have the same goal, right? Like Claire's just like, oh well, Charlie said it's not Penny's boat, so I don't trust it. And like you have Sawyer, who's just kind of generally a rebel, right? So like he's gonna go with that group.
He just wants to live,
right? Like they're not people with like one common goal. They're not all on one mission. They're all just like, well, I don't trust that boat, so I guess I'm stuck with you instead.
Right. And I mean, to point out, like, this is why we're going to continuously see throughout the episode that they are going to continuously butt heads, all of them, because this isn't the group that's like, oh, yeah, we are totally going to go live at the barracks. They're like, okay, well, Charlie said this, or I just don't want to be with the other group, or that, like, they're all there for very different reasons. So it's a little crazy to me. But yeah. We also get Jack and them finding Miles. Miles immediately pulling a gun on Jack. This is turning out great. This is a great group. We are so gonna get rescued. Bad news. But he's like, I need Naomi. We're taking me to the body. And Kate's like, what? What do you mean? Never. And then he's like, you killed her. I need the body. Uh-oh. Now they think that Kate is involved. Then we get our little backstory on Miles, which I love that he is a Ghostbuster. Every time he does this, I sing the Ghostbuster song. It's just amazing. I love it.
As Kevin and I pointed out, Jennifer Love Hewitt, he's a ghost whisperer. So.
That is true. That's another thing.
I remember this being a very bizarre episode of like, what is going on? Like this whole group that we get, like Daniel's a bit of a weirdo, and then a Ghostbuster, like a Ghostbuster being introduced into the show is an odd choice.
And like we've
funny
seen
what you're willing to go along with.
Yeah, like we've seen some like Desmond gets like flashes of the future. Like we've seen some like kind of mild, like I don't want to say supernatural, but like mild things of like, oh, there's something all science fiction going on here, and then we get full on talking to dead people, like arguing with dead people.
2 episodes in a row. Hurley did it with Charlie in the previous as well.
Right,
we're going heavy on the ghosts this season.
Yeah.
I do just love though that like Lost has put so much crazy random shit in our life that we're like, this is normal. This is totally normal. We don't care. Any other show, we'd be like random ghost like whisperer person. Like this is straight. Like here, we're just like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, there's other fictional shows where like they don't do a good job establishing that weird shit has already happened, so you can just accept it. Lost already has proven that we're seeing a bunch of weird shit, so we can accept this.
Yeah, I just love that we
What
don't.
are your thoughts on these new characters? Like, do you think they fit in with the show?
Well, I like that they're 4 very distinct characters. Like they did a good job of making them stand out amongst each other and not having them just be, you know, 4 of the same characters or like nameless, you know, soldiers or whatever. Or they have names, but like soldiers that don't really have a personality. And so I liked the distinctions between all of them. So I don't know. I'm very interested to see, you know, why they're 100% there. Obviously, we know a little bit of why they're there, their primary objective, as we get to the end of the episode. But I'm very interested to see what their actual goal is going to be in all of this.
We'll have to wait and see, I guess. We also, after we get that little tidbit from Miles, it seems like he's kind of like taking this person to the cleaners with his like, it's 200 actually now, and like, but then he does come, like, is he a good guy? But no, he's got a gun to our person's head here. Like, good guy, bad guy. Where is Miles? We already are questioning things.
Miles is very like
back after he stole extra money. I'm just, it's fine.
He's taking he took the money from, he did leave the drugs, which like I don't think is helping, but like we know he's not a drug addict.
There's that.
So I guess there's that, right? Like he's not. We know he's not a drug dealer because he didn't take them. So I mean, I guess there's that. But like he's stealing the money. He's arguing with the ghost. He like berates the woman in her like moment of need for an extra $100, and then now that he has found the stash of cash, can give that $100 back because he says a refund. It's a 50%. What like. He says it in a way that makes me think he didn't give back all of the money. I'm like,
no, he gave half. Yeah,
right. Like he said 100, then he went up to 200. It sounded like he went back to just 100. Like you're not a good guy.
No, that was the joke of me being like, maybe he's a good guy. No, we know why he gave the 100 back because he got the whole extra money anyway. But yes, no, he is. You were taking me to Naomi. That's that's how we're starting this relationship. I don't care. I've got the gun to you. But back to our totally dysfunctional grouping of these people. Ben, still tied up, by the way. Ben is like, hey, Alex, I'm gonna need you to go hide. Like, I'm gonna need it to happen. Carl, out of nowhere, Carl decides to cowboy up. He decides to cowboy up and says, fuck you, Ben, don't talk to her. And Ben is like,
he calls him Mr. Linus. He's like, he's gonna have his big moment, put his big boy pants on. It's like,
because he's 16.
Excuse me, Mr. Linus.
Mr. Linus.
I love Carl. He tried so hard.
He really did. He really did. He's trying to be intimidating, but also still polite at the same time.
He's not going to intimidate Ben. Carl, if you're going to sleep with my daughter, I insist you call me Ben.
Oh my gosh, I love it. I do love that line too. Like, if you're going to get... anyway. So with that, we do finally get this kind of Ben, Sawyer, Locke, all come into a head, like, all over it. Sawyer's like, why are we keeping this dude alive? Like, he has already planned how he's going to take care of us. Like, that's who Ben is. Locke's like, we need him. We don't need him. You need him. We don't need him. So Sawyer's trying to bring this out. Like, Locke, if you want to hang out with Ben, that's your prerogative. You and Ben go have a nice little slumber party and do all the things that you need to do, but the rest of us do not want him here. And I think that's a very, like, again, we know that, like, Claire and them, they didn't want to be with Ben's, like, throwing knives or shooting people and Locke's throwing knives. Like, they did not want to be with these two. These two are match made in heaven over here, even though they keep trying to kill each other. I don't know. But, like, good points, my Sawyer.
I do love that Ben, for no real reason, is just manipulating Sawyer or trying to, when he's like, It's like, Kate was very disappointed when you made your decision to come with us. It's like, back in the real world, a low-life scam artist like you can never compete with a first-class surgeon. And it's just like, why are you doing this, Ben? It's like he's just being a dick.
Yeah. Well, he also is like, at least she has Jack to keep her company. Like,
Comforter, yeah.
you deserve to get your ass beat. I'm just throwing it out.
This is what, the second time where Ben's just had someone jump on top of him and beat the crap out of him. Like,
do you think this is
haven't
like,
even healed from the last time?
Right.
Do you think this is just like his way of like making it like, I don't like, you know, sometimes like we play the online games, right? Like sometimes you lie a lot. Sometimes you purposely tell a lie where you get caught so that people think that they can catch you in a lie. Is this him like purposely, like heavy-handedly trying to be manipulative to make it seem like that's how he does it so that like they're less suspecting of it when the good version of it happens?
That'd be fun. Yeah.
It's a possibility. It's definitely a possibility. But yeah, so after their little showdown, this is going to be a problem going forward. I will point out, like, again, we know that Ben can't be trusted. We've seen it time and time again. So the fact that Locke is not listening to Sawyer in this moment of being like, he has this planned out, dude. Like, why are you not seeing this? Is kind of frustrating as if Locke's being the leader over here. Like, so, like, what are you doing, Locke? You should at least be paying attention to this. Also, I love the fact that everybody's like, Locke, why are we doing this? And he's like, Walt told me to. What? Like, this is where I would abort mission. I'd be like, you know what? Not Penny's boat had me come here, but you're following Walt. I'm out of here. Like, this is ridiculous.
We need a third camp. We need a third camp. We need a third group.
This is need a third group ASAP. Like, not happening.
This is not working for me.
This is a child who literally has been gone, like left the island, like at least a month ago or whatever it was. So yeah, this is
there's something else is like. So we know that Walt is gone. So what is it? Like I understand Locke's feeling of, I'm being given direction here, and I have no reason to have a lack of faith in that the island is telling me what I need to do. It's told them that Naomi's a threat, and we find out these people are lying. I get his mission. I get it.
Okay, but like, your methods, sir. Mr. Locke.
Yeah.
Love it. Going back to Miles, he is now with Naomi. He's doing his little ghost whispering situation here. And they're trying to get some information from Dan. This is where Dan's like, the light, it scatters weird. It's like, bro, what? But Jack he's like, we're good. It's totally fine. Wink, wink. Kate, not picking up on the wink, wink, is like, what day is it? Maybe the light does scatter weird. I don't know.
Again. Kristin, when I, who have seen this show multiple times, see that wink signifies to me, like, play along, Kate, right? Like, it does not signal, Kate, I'm telling the truth. It is, Kate, I am lying, and you should go along and play along with me.
Anyway, Jack saw what Kate couldn't, because she's a very horrible tracker, apparently, and the winners of everything, Saeed and Juliet, have come to save the day. Thank you.
We do love them.
We love them. We love them. I also love that, like, this is very much the Jack and friendly of it all. Zeke, I think there's more of us than there are you. And he's like, yeah, light him up. Like, this is Jack being like, my friends have a gun pointed to you. And he's like, sure they do.
Exactly.
It's a good moment.
So if I'm Kate, I'm assuming that Jack is pulling this, and if I'm Kate, I'm also like, Jack, now is not the time. This is not. Stop. We can't back this up. She didn't realize he was telling the truth.
Maybe she should have. Anyway,
how would she?
How stupid are you, Miles? Tell me, Miles, how stupid are you?
Right?
Classic Jack moment.
Very, very classic
So
Jack.
sassy.
Moving on, though, we are now going to get another member of this chopper, which is Charlotte. She is hanging upside down. This poor girl, she probably got it worst out of all of them. But she wakes up hanging upside down from a tree, lets herself loose. The moment of her in the water of being like, I survived a helicopter crash. I'm on an island. This is great. And turns around to see this giant group of people staring at her. She's like, good feelings gone. Good feelings gone.
Does anyone see Locke standing there and think, oh, good?
No.
No.
I see John Locke and I immediately assume something bad, yeah.
But before we get her on, go ahead.
I will say, I do think there is something to be said about now our people are island natives in a way that this felt very reminiscent of now our people are the others. Like we have these new people coming to the island and all the island people are crazy and they're like, what is going on with these people? Like it's Lord of the Flies out here. So it's like our people have become the others now, especially the Locke group that is very other coded.
Yes, very much so. But before we get into really of the Charlotte of it all, we do get a little bit of her backstory. She's an archaeologist. She is showing up at a dig. She's reading about the plane crash. They've found all the things. Somebody mentions to her how many languages do you need to read in this to believe it? And she's like, how many languages are there? She's not believing this either. But she shows up to a dig that has been closed. She's like, money talks. No, it's not closed. Thank you for your business.
Thank you very much.
Walks up to a skeleton and the lady's like, is that a dinosaur? No, ma'am, it's not a dinosaur. This is a bear, but not only a bear, it is a polar bear in the middle of the desert.
And what do we soon find out it's wearing?
A nice little collar.
Dharma collar.
Not just any Dharma collar.
I did not. Oh, Hydra?
It was the Hydra.
Trying to remember which station that was.
That's the other island where the bear cages were.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
That was potentially one of the bears that used to eat the fish biscuits before Sawyer did.
Right. Okay.
Sawyer used it out of house and home. Just kidding.
How it ended up in Tunisia, that's anyone's guess.
Right. Correct. Also, very, very nice collar for Dharma. Like, this is a very nice leather engraved, like, okay, Dharma, like, flex it.
This is so that when if the polar bear ever got out, they weren't confused with like, is this a native polar bear or one of our polar bears, right? Like they didn't want to brand it, so they put this collar on it.
Like, it's our sweet baby pet. Like, here's
the exotic Hydra variety of polar bear.
Exotic Hydra variety.
Oh my god. Anyway, yeah, so Charlotte is with the Locke group. She is like asking all these questions. She's like, how long have you been here? How many have you survived? And they're like, why do you care? And she's like, why wouldn't I care? Like, you guys are here. This is awesome. And she's all upbeat and they are not. They are like, well, I guess we'll share. Like, I also love that Claire is like, this is Aaron, turnip head. Like, it's like my baby. Locke is like not so great about telling her, yeah, we don't want to be rescued. You found the wrong group, and we're also not going to go find your friend. You're going to come with us. And she's like, I'm sorry, what? That's not what was on my plans for today. But neither was the chopper crashing. So I guess here we are. But we also go back to our other group. Saeed is doing all the Saeed things. He is questioning these two. I love that Miles is like, do not give him my last name. And he's like, just Miles, I guess. Faraday's like, I will give you anything you want. And Miles is like, absolutely not. With that being said, he's trying to get some information. They're not as forthcoming. And Saeed's like, don't think you guys read up on my file. I'm National Guard. I could do a little like torture sesh.
While on Saeed as well, Saeed does a really clever thing. It's classic kind of trying to get information negotiation. So he's speaking to them both, and when he realizes Daniel's the one that is being more responsive, he starts directly asking questions to Daniel and trying to be friendly with him. It's such a subtle thing he does where it's like, oh, Saeed's so good. And put with Daniel's out of his depth, he's just like, yeah, I'm a physicist. He's just answering everything.
He's here for the greatest day of his life. New friends. I needed new friends. We also hear that Juliet, they were like, well, you guys were taking forever, so we went back to the cockpit, and then we were like, we tracked you from there, and obviously came up, crossed you guys with guns to your head, so you're welcome. with that, going back to Charlotte and the Locke group of it all, they set Vincent, like this group, like of them trying to come together, they're tracking where Charlotte is, and they're like, oh, she's like now running, like she's
because
running.
we have that moment too of like, is she running away from John Locke's group?
Yeah.
Right, like
right, because he said we're gonna take, yeah, and
is
so
she running away? Is this about to be a confrontation? And no,
let's see. And then it's sweet baby
Clever.
Vincent.
Yay, Vincent.
and like.
Vincent.
Like they sent such a clear message by tying it with a rope around Vincent to be like, yes, we have her. Like there was no like Vincent found this and took care of it. Like, no, we found her, we have her, and
Yeah.
you can't have her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, I mean, also poor Vincent, like you just got kicked out of the group for no reason. That's not fair.
Yeah, why would you do
But
that?
his best life with Harley. Like, this is rude, Locke. You can't.
This adorable doggo.
I know, kicking out Vincent. He's such a good boy. We do. It's only Vincent. I hate you. With that, we get our final group member, which is Frank Lapidus. He is the pilot. We see him looking at this footage, which we were like, this is never ever going to be airing on a news channel, but in Lost World they do. We're showing bodies upon bodies. It's great. So much of the bodies that they're like zooming in and staying to the point where Frank is like, okay, absolutely not. Let me call up. I need to speak to your supervisor. He is pissed because he's like, you guys are saying that this is Seth Norris, who was the pilot. Sadly, the pilot lived for about 2 seconds until the smoke monster got him. But
Yeah.
he is like, this is not Seth Morris. He is not wearing his ring, and he would always wear his ring. He is married to his childhood sweetheart. Quit lying to these people. This is not Seth Norris. And they're like, how do you know this? He was like, I was supposed to be the one that was flying 815. Which, what? Like, can you imagine that guilt of your best friend had to like take over your flight and then ended up dead? Like, crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy. That it was supposed to be Lapidus. Yeah, I think this whole thing was like the plane being underwater. I almost think it's staged. I said that on the when we were watching. I just feel like it's being staged by, honestly, like Lance Reddick has something to do with it. I think even the way that he's kind of there in this episode as well, kind of manipulating the situation. I don't know. Like they had to use Lance Reddick for a reason here these past 2 episodes, so he has to be important.
Yeah, I think
well,
we are.
it's only sorry, you go, Kevin.
No, I think we are definitely given clues that this is staged, right? Because like we know the people in that, like there was a little like, are they really dead? Is this purgatory? But like I think we've all come around to like, no, these people are really alive, right? So they're really alive. So why is there a plane and it's supposedly their body on the plane? So like someone definitely has to have staged this. That's what I was thinking in 2008, wherever we're at in the timeline.
Yeah, we know it's not Oceanic A15 because we know where Oceanic A15 is. Right?
Yeah.
Right.
Also on the Frank thing, it's not something that ever comes up, but it's something that makes sense to me. Like a little headcanon of, they mention that Frank is a drunk, and just like you said, that like the survivor's guilt of, I think stuff like this is why people go down that road of like, his friend, he was supposed to fly the plane, and now his friend is dead at the bottom of a trench. Like, yeah, of course he's got a drinking problem.
Yeah.
I also find it interesting to like we've seen such a common thread of like Sawyer and Jack and Kate and Locke and Charlie and a lot of these people like being in really low points in their lives, right? So like he's an alcoholic pilot. Like, was he also like you're always talking, Michael, about how there's a special reason for them to be on an island. Like, was he also in that like special group that was supposed to make it to the island? Like,
Yeah.
He fits the bill.
like he fits in with that group.
Yeah.
I also love, I mean, the thing about this too is like not only the survivor's guilt of it all, but like now we understand that okay, this is why he obviously signed up for the mission, because he wants to get to the bottom of this, because like if they're alive somewhere because this is fake, I need to go find my friend because I need to bring him back to his high school sweetheart because I was the reason this all happened. You know what I mean? So like I think
he's not coming back to his high school sweetheart.
No, Smoke Monster took care of that for him. But I do like that we're starting, because we're gonna get to Naomi where she's like, I don't want these people here in a second. But I think that this is where at first I didn't put it together, but then when we get the Frank story of it, then we start to go, oh, they all have a reason to want to be on this mission. This isn't just their, like Naomi saying, of like they are a bunch of randos. Like they all have a connection. Like Charlotte wants to figure out like polar bears, like, you know what I mean? Like, so there's obviously some connection there. We've got Miles, who's like, I need to go get some money from this, and I want to talk to more dead people. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he's probably motivated by the money, but so
100%.
like whoever is putting this team together wants him for the talking to dead people ability.
Right. 100%. Yeah. But that's where like when Frank finally, like we get that piece, it's like, oh, they all have a reason to want to go on this. This wasn't just like a hoop together, throw everything in a bowl and mix it up kind of thing. There was points and purpose to it, you know? But yeah,
also,
so Frank,
like we know with Lance Reddick's character in the last episode where he's like, he seems to have some knowledge of this place, where he's asking Hurley, you know, are they still alive? He said that each person has like a specific reason. Like for Miles specifically, that's not a coincidence that there happens to be an island where people are seeing ghosts of their pasts on this island, and they have deployed a ghost whisperer. Like, I remember that being something to me where I was like, ooh, this is so deliberate, and I don't know why yet, but I'm so excited.
yeah. We do get Frank waking up to a cow that had to like break free because Mikhail hasn't been around to feed it. But I saw a cow. I just realized that you put I saw a cow on your thing. Anyway, his phone is dead, so his little tracker system is a no-go, but he does have a flare. He came prepared. And sets off a flare. Charlotte's like, that's my person. We have to go get our person and let's go. And Locke is like, absolutely not. Trouble in paradise. We all saw this coming. It gets very, very tense here, followed by gunshots. Thank you, Ben, which is what Sawyer had pointed out long ago. He had plans, and he shoots Charlotte. We all saw this coming. Ben is always going to be a problem when they're trying to do things. But Ben has a whole mission for himself because Ben is Ben, and he's always going to look out for number one, which is Ben. But thankfully, Charlotte was wearing a bulletproof vest. But bulletproof vest question mark? Why are we wearing a bulletproof vest?
Why did you land on what were you prepared for?
Right. We're getting gas masks and bulletproof vests, and this is weird.
It's certainly weird, but I do agree with Sawyer. Like, as much as Ben is my favorite character, I absolutely adore him. And this is a very timely reminder that this man is so dangerous. He does not give a damn. He shot her point blank in the chest, like, immediately. Like, this is a dangerous man to keep around. Yes, he's got knowledge of the island, but is he going to use it to your benefit? Not unless it suits him.
Right.
Yeah. No, we're also gonna see this is all gonna come to a head again here at the end of this episode. But yeah, so Frank does not get taken over to Charlotte because they took care of that for us on that front. But Jack and that group arrive to Frank. It also shows how close all of them are at this point. They have made zero progress to going to the barracks. Like, Locke, you are a horrible leader of the barracks situation.
Come on.
It was funny. I'm not a Kevin, okay? It was just a funny moment. But with that, they were like, where'd you crash the chopper? And I love that Frank is like, kind of pilot do you think I am? I ain't crashed shit. It's
Crash? Don't insult me.
I know, it's so fun. I love Frank. I love Frank so much. But then we also get this little backstory with Naomi of her coming to get together with this team, with the Hurley guy from episode 1. Abaddon is his name in this. I don't know if they've said that yet, but like that is his name, and I'm going to go with that because I don't want to keep calling him Hurley dude, and that's not a spoiler. So yes, Abaddon is there. I love that Naomi's like, what if we run into survivors? He's like, there are no survivors. She's like, okay, I hear you, but what if there are? He's like, there are no survivors. I need you to get this through your head. There are no survivors. Again, question mark? What is happening here? There are a lot of questions.
I read between the lines of that of like, you know, in like mobster films where they don't say kill someone, but they'll be like, we need to take care of the such and such problem. To me, that was him being like, there will be no survivors of Oceanic A15.
Yeah.
There are no survivors. You know what to do here.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's again trying to cover it up. So yeah, that's what I think, but we'll see.
We shall see. But yeah, so that was our little group of this mission. I also love it. She's like, this is a very like tactical, like need to know mission, and we've got like the drunk, the crazy. Like she was like, absolutely not. This is a horrible.
That's what I was saying. Like this is you want to go in and you want to take people out. Like you want to hunt down somebody, and this is the group you're putting together to do it.
Yeah, too funny. But as Saeed is going to always do, he is checking out to make sure the chopper is good to go, doing all the little wires, crossing all the T's, dotting the I's. They are bringing in Naomi's body, and they're like, we got to take Naomi back to her sister that doesn't exist. Frank's like, no, not today. I'll get her on the next run. Daniel's very upset about this, obviously. The Ghost Whisperer's like, who cares? It's just a body. She's gone.
She's just meat.
She's
just meat. Is so heartless.
It's so bad. But we do see that Juliet is being so sweet. She's over there taking care of Frank's little head issue. Frank does lovely to repay her by helping him out by being like, what's your name? And she's like, Juliet. He's like, Juliet what? She's like, Juliet Burke. This is fine. What's going to go wrong? He's like, hey, guys, she wasn't on the plane. We got a native. And they're like, wait, what? Bring us to it. And like all this, Jack immediately goes into protection mode. Juliet's like, oh shit, what did I do? Like, I didn't know if he knew the manifest as well as Hurley does here, but okay. Yes, I was not on the plane. Thank you. But yes, he wants to know where the hell is Ben. Guess what? We don't care about Ben. Ben's over there with those people. You go right ahead, but we're going to keep your chopper. Okay, thanks. Like, this is not the battle. We are not protecting Ben here.
Yeah, we don't care about Ben.
Yeah, like
we don't care about Ben. Get rid of Ben. You can have him.
Right, take him.
Juliet's probably like, Ben trapped me on this island for years. You can have him.
For years, have him. Oh my god. Well, getting into the ending of this episode, we have Sawyer's done. He's already done. He's like, listen, this is bullshit. I told you to take care of this problem. You didn't take care of this problem. Now you just shot this poor innocent redhead that I probably could have slept with later. Like, I am pissed off. I love that. I'm sorry. I laugh every time. I love that Locke's like, I've got it. What's the monster? You, but I need a couple answers first. But that's the first one. What's the monster? It makes me laugh every time because of like all the things. I mean, good question to ask. Like, I want to know. But also, I love that is the first thing that comes out of his mouth. Like, not like, are there any passwords I should know about? Anything at the barracks? Like nothing. What's the monster? It makes me laugh every time because it just seems like there would be other questions before that one. Anyway, like we said, Charlotte is fine because of the bulletproof vest, which is a little weird. But Ben says, I know Charlotte. I know her very well, in fact. And let me just prove all the power that I have. Here's her birthday. This is where she grew up. Here's her parents' names. She came with these people, Frank Lapidus, Miles Strong, whatever, like all the things. And I love that Charlotte has a horrible poker face. She's like, oops, how does he know that?
Like, this is it reminds me of like earlier in the season though, when it was the same, like, remember when Juliet was talking about how like she had the whole file on Jack and everything she knew about Jack, and it was like, okay, but does she really know Jack? Right. So like, this is very like, there's very much a show of like, look at all this stuff I know about her, but like, you don't know who she is. Shut your mouth. Shut your dirty whore mouth, Ben.
But I also love that like Charlotte is not even trying to like be like, that's not true. Like he's like,
but exactly, it totally works. It totally works. And she's like, he does know everything. Like,
oh no, like he's like Essex, England. I'd be like, that's not where I'm from, bitch. Like,
right, like if we're ranking poker faces, like clearly Daniel Faraday worst poker face, but she is only like right above him.
Right.
They're both down here.
Which is why Naomi pointed out that they are not the people for this mission. But hey,
correct.
here we are.
I will say though that not Naomi, what you call Charlotte, like Charlotte was very unaware that Ben knew about this mission. Like Charlotte knows why she's there. Charlotte knows she's there for Ben. She's come across this group and it's like, oh shit, that's who I'm here for. And now it's become this thing of he knows everything about her and like what does that mean for me? Not to mention the fact he just shot me twice in the chest like 5 minutes ago. I don't blame her for being a little bit rattled.
Oh no, for sure. I mean, anybody would have gotten rattled, but it just makes me laugh that she's like not even once tries to be like, that's not true. But yes, Ben also brings up that they are not here for our little group, which we all know. Like the group's like, yeah, we know this is why we chose this group. Like, thank you, Ben, for Captain Obvious. But he's like, they are here for me. But guess what? It's okay. I've got a plan, and you're gonna keep me alive, even though you don't want me to. And I'll tell you about the monster later. Like that's not important right now. But they're like, how do you know all this? Like, come on. And he's like, well, it's time for a cliffhanger because Lost loves to do it. I have a man on their boat. Lost. Love it. I love a good cliffhanger, but also when I was watching this, when I couldn't go immediately to the next episode, I hated it. I was like, are you kidding me? Why'd you end
Who's the man on the boat?
That's
what I mean. A man on the boat.
The man in the boat. Jake, do you have any thoughts on the man in the boat?
Well, I don't know who it is. I don't know if it's someone we've already met or if it is another new character, which I guess I'm anticipating it. It could be. I mean, it could be either one. I don't know whether to guess or like be like, oh, it's going to be someone completely new, and then it's going to be somebody I don't even expect from a flashback that was 2 seasons ago. Like this is probably going to end up with. This is probably going to be what ends up happening. So
I would never give a spoiler, but I'm going to give a spoiler. It's Mikhail.
Oh,
he's now actually missing both his eyes. Yeah, he's got 2 eye patches on.
But he does have miraculously another cow with him at the time on the boat. It's just
there's a pasture on the freighter. There's like a place for the cows to graze.
Okay. I mean, honestly, if Mikhail's alive again, I guess again we've seen weirder things. So he's already come back alive once. So
yeah,
he didn't come back to life. He just didn't die.
Okay,
he has a
difference.
Michael Myers that shit.
Yeah, he should have died several times.
Anyway, I love that their faces. I was like, I'm going to do a spoiler, and their faces are like, Kristin, no, what are you doing? And I'm like,
I was like, okay, she's just messing around. It's fine. There's like 2 huge like questions coming out of this episode. So, like, I really like this episode. I don't know what the general opinion on this episode is, but like. Not just who is the spy on the boat, like is it someone new, is it someone we know, but why are they here for Ben? Like, why is Ben the central focus of this mission? That there is a freighter off the shore, they are sending helicopters of people to the island for Ben. Why?
Because he's a dangerous man.
So. At least he's not douchebag daddy.
I mean, because he helped commit a genocide on the island.
True.
Hilarious.
Maybe it's Dharma people who don't like that their friends were murdered a few years ago.
Maybe. Well, that was the episode. So ranking time, favorite character time.
All right, favorite character. Oh boy. I don't know. I kind of want to go with one of the new characters. I don't know. I'll go Frank Lapidus. I'll go. I kind of. Yeah, I kind of want to know more about this guy, the drunk pilot that he was supposed to take the place of Seth Norris, but didn't. So like, yeah. I mean, it's pretty crazy. Least favorite character. You know what? Just because, again, I'm gonna say it again. Let's go John Locke, because again, like He's talking
Maybe this
about getting advice from a child that is like has supposedly left the island, like as far as everybody else knows. So, yeah, I'm going John Locke because, yeah, like Kevin says, John Locke sucks.
Poor Michael.
Listening to Kevin, do you not buy into the like mystery of the island? Like, do you not? I don't understand.
I love the mystery of the island. I love it. It's like this is like one of the greatest TV mysteries to me ever. I just really don't like John Locke.
We know.
I just think it's funny. Just like the fact again, I couldn't think of anybody else that really was just being insufferable this episode. So I mean,
I have one, and I can't wait to go last because it's very obvious.
I mean, Michael's probably going to say Vincent. So
I would also like to point out though that we did not talk about it, but it also makes me laugh when he's like, it was Walt, but he was like, taller, and he's like a giant. Such a good.
That was a funny line.
Taller ghost Walt.
Yes.
I mean, I am tempted now, just out of fucking spite for this thing, to say John Locke, because as the fandom says, at least I've got logic on my side. John Locke is the best fucking character. I feel like I'm in Hurley's asylum.
I know lots of people that don't like John Locke.
Okay, please comments help me. Spoiler free, of course. No, but I'm gonna go for Ben. I just think like Ben is, like I said in the last episode, where he's backed into a corner and he's beaten bloody. He's getting new cuts and bruises over the top of existing cuts and bruises throughout this episode, and he's so like sassy and sarcastic and just like still seemingly fine and in control. Like his comments to Carl, the way he switches everything around at the end, where he's got a gun at his head, he's about to be executed, and then next thing you know, he's in total control of that entire situation. Yeah, Benjamin Linus. And my least favorite character, again, but more just this time, is Carl. Like, this guy is just background furniture. He puts his big boy pants on to try and take on Ben. Like, you ain't taking on Ben. Just shut up. He's like a little dweeb.
I don't know. I think I am most intrigued by the like ghost hunting property, like the ghost hunting aspect of Miles, right? Like not only what does that bring to the show, but like why him? Like this, like whoever put this team together wants that skill on the team, and that I think is a very intriguing question. Therefore, so. Even though I want to say Kate just to spite Kristin, I'm going to say Miles. Least favorite? I did not plan this with Jake ahead of time. I just don't like John Locke. And, like, I don't... Like, no one stands out as particularly awful. So I'm just going to stick with my general least favorite and just say John Locke.
Kevin and I plot before every episode how to say John Locke, like for every least favorite.
I'm going to show you guys the worst one here in a second when I get to mine. Like, it's going to be very obvious.
Is it going to be Kate?
This is the choice.
Is it Kate or Jack? Which one? She wants to go last because she wanted me to go first before her so that I couldn't argue with her.
Correct. So, my favorite character, I am so glad that you said Frank because I was going to say Frank, but now Frank has been said, so I don't have to because he is hilarious. Like, I could, like, he's got, like, what kind of pilot do you think I am? I didn't freaking crash something. I, like, put it down there safe and gentle. I love this,
Perfect.
like, yeah, he is great. So, like, but he's already been said, so I'm going to go back to my man, Sawyer. Hilarious, smart, doing all the things. He knows that we are not supposed to be doing what we're doing, but we're still doing it anyway. I love that he's going to be a sarcastic smartass the entire time and give Locke a little run for his money. My least favorite. This is the most obvious. I don't know how you guys can answer it, and it is Kevin. Most insufferable person. Like you said, you couldn't find anybody more insufferable. There it is. It's Kevin.
Oh, and listen, if you three are on the table, I've got a clear least favorite every episode.
No, least favorite. I mean, besides Kevin, obviously. Least favorite.
Tell us why it's Kate.
No, I mean it's obvious. I don't need to point it out. Least favorite. I will have to say Miles because, like, I think as much as I am intrigued by Miles, they're all there. They know that they're not there for them, but they're all trying to do like their due diligence and be like, "We're here to rescue." Miles is off to the races to start problems with these people without like, at least like give it a little like zhuzh, you know, like little something before you're like gun to your head, like take me to Naomi. Like I just feel like he is not helpful in this moment. So I will go with Miles for now.
Interesting choice.
I totally forgotten Naomi was a whole character. She's kind of pointless. I could see her. Can I just point out one of my favorite jump cuts in the entire episode? When at the end of Naomi's flashback, she's like, "What's the worst that can happen?" Cut to her dead on a stretcher.
Yes,
It's like the epitome of that meme, like how it started versus how it's going.
Yes.
Yeah.
Her just being wheeled out dead.
Hilarious.
All
All right.
right.
Let's rank her up.
Here we are with the top 20 overall episodes. So we will add Confirmed Dead to season 4, and we'll see if it cracks the top 20 here. I'm not sure that I can put Confirmed Dead on the list. It's not like a bad episode by any means. There's a lot of cool things that they put in with this like team of 4. But I guess I just like I'm looking at like even like the lowest ones in the top 20, and I just feel like all of those I kind of enjoy more. So
yeah, I don't think I would put this in the top 20. I think I would put this also like below the pilot, or not pilot, below the premiere. Just because like I think this is a good like series of appetizers, but I don't think it's a full meal.
right, I can agree with that.
Like, it is good.
Not being top 20, but I personally like this one more than the pilot. The pilot I did the same thing. The premiere episode. I think it's I feel like the premiere was more like the appetizer, and this is now we're getting a whole new direction. There's so many new characters, and I agree with Jake. Like they're all so distinct, and I love the idea of a flashback that is 4 individual stories as we see them introduced to the island. I really like this episode. I think it's better than the beginning of the end, but I'm not like mad about it if it's not up there.
I also will agree that I don't think this cracks the top 20, but I also love that we are all so protective of this top 20 now that we're like, absolutely not. Don't even think about it. But as far as season 4, I also agree with Michael here that like, again, yes, this is like, they're giving us little pieces here, but I feel like the beginning of the end was like, we got kind of like the breaking of the groups, right? So like, this is us getting like more information of why, like, which group was right. Like, we still don't really know that, but it is leaning that the Locke group was probably right. Like, you know what I mean? So I feel like it's giving us more. We also like the plane, seeing that on screen for the very first time watching season 4 of them like finding a plane with a bunch of bodies in it, being like, where the hell are they going to take this? Like that to me, I think makes it number 1 of season 4 for now.
Yeah, that's very fair. You make good points. So I'd be willing to put this as the number 1 for season 4 at the moment. Because I do like, and as I said, like these are 4 really like good new characters that they introduced in this episode. So
see, Jake, Michael and I make amazing points. You should start listening to us more instead of dumb fuck Kevin over there.
I just think that these, like I'm not hating on this episode. I don't have anything against this episode. I don't dislike this episode. I'm just saying that for me personally, I think that these are like a bunch of small pieces, and I therefore prefer the full story of the first episode. But that's fine. You like.
I think it's close. Like I don't think there's much between episodes. But to put it in terms you'll understand, Jake, I think me and Kristin are lovely Obi-Wan Kenobi and Qui-Gon Jinn, and your little Anakin Skywalker and you're being taken in by Sidious over there because he's.
Yes.
You just put Kristin. You said Kristin was a Jedi and not a Sith. I just want to.
I still don't know what it is.
Recalibrate your Midichlorian levels, and let's
Midichlorian.
Whatever.
When it comes, Kevin, when it comes to John Locke, only a Sith deals in absolutes.
That's funny.
I don't know what any of this means, but okay.
Yeah, it's fine. I was defending you. Don't worry.
I appreciate it. It sounded like it, so that's why I was like, I'm on board.
Yeah. All right. Well, that is confirmed dead. So with that confirmed, you guys should go subscribe, share,
comment, subscribe, share, turn on bell notifications.
No spoilies.
Yeah, 100%. Well, and I'll let you guys get to your spoiler section. And we will see you all next time for more Lost on the Tribe of Nerds.
Fuck you, John Locke.
Hello, everyone, from the darkness of my no camera. Welcome to the spoiler section. The Tribe of Nerds after Jake.
The technology gods have shined down upon us, and they have broken Kristin's camera, so we don't actually have to look at her.
Literally, Kara was on working not even 5 minutes ago, but here we are, and we're gonna run with it because that's what we do here. We go on with the show. Like, comment, subscribe. Do not put any spoilers in the comments because Jake cannot help himself and he will read them. So let's make this fun. This is why we have a spoiler section. All right. If you have not seen Lost in its entirety, though, get out. Just get out because we ruin everything. So bye-bye. This is your time.
The countdown because we can't see Kristin.
Yeah. All right. There's your countdown. Get out or you're ruined. Anyway. All right. We got confirmed dead. Number 1, guys. We got to jump off with the spoiling of who's on the boat. And who is on the boat? It is
me.
Kevin.
Me.
It is you. It is you.
What's his name? I think his fake name is Kevin, but it's Michael.
It's actually both.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Michael
hilarious.
and Kevin.
Yes, that is funny.
It's Michael.
It is Michael. Michael is back doing some work for Ben.
He is working on some penance because he got off the island and he went and told poor sweet adolescent Walt what he did to get them off the island, and Walt was not happy with him.
I never wanted to see his ugly face again.
Correct.
Speaking of no faces, it's basically me. That's what Michael did. He also decided that meant instead of continuously trying to work on your relationship with your son that you never had and you had him for about 2.2 seconds, and then also abandon him like everybody else, like Brian did. So way to go, Michael, for being another douchebag dad that we have in the show. He decided to up and just leave. He's like, okay, bye. I'll never see you again. Have a good life, Walt. Poor Walt.
I will say I'm excited to get Michael back. Like, it doesn't feel so long when you're doing, a watch like this, but I remember when Michael turned back up when we were watching it live. It felt like like so long since we'd seen Michael. To the point where I thought we're never going to see him again.
No, I had no idea he was coming back.
Yeah, when he showed up, I remember looking at my screen and just being like, "Is that Michael? It looks like Michael. Is that really? Oh my god, it's Michael!" You know what I mean? Crazy.
Yeah. And I do like that they give more closure to that character. It's kind of tragic closure, but I wouldn't have been happy if his ending was him just going off on a boat after what he did. It's
Yeah.
I think this little arc that he has in this season's really fun. Also in this episode,
it's good, but I would not call it fun.
Yes, it's true. It's good.
Definitely not fun.
We also get 3 huge new characters introduced, and also Charlotte.
Right, 3 new characters.
So much. I wish you could have seen my face when you said that. Oh my god, poor Rebecca Mader. You give her more respect than that. How dare you?
She's great. Charlotte's just kind of nothing.
It's very true.
I mean, she ends up dying fairly early on in season 5 to
and talking about chocolate. So you leave poor Charlotte alone.
And I always wonder
we can't have chocolate before dinner. Sorry.
No, because obviously they give us 5 new characters and there's only 2 women and they both die. right? So like in my head, I was always like, who could they have killed off instead? But like, I think the only thing they could have done was like write other characters to be women, right? Like Miles had to be a woman or something. Like because we need them. Do we need an archaeologist? Do we need an archaeologist?
Yeah, like considering Miles is essentially just like another Sawyer, like a sarcastic, like he's like season one Sawyer, like dropped into the island because now we need a new Sawyer because our Sawyer's nice now. Like
Oh, well, I mean, he wasn't so nice to
character
Locke.
would have been a fun dynamic. Yeah, true.
But also, fun fact of them even more later on of them being partners in the whole like flash sideways as well. Very, very cute. Anyway, another spoiler with the whole coming for Ben of it all, the whole gas mask and everything, these little 5 people are not who we should be worried about because there's a massive like mercenary team that is that is definitely probably who packed it. As bad as of alive it is for Daniel, I really believe that he did not pack it and was kind of like, why do we have gas masks? Like, I think he was just as concerned.
Because this has Martin Keamy written all over it.
100%.
Martin Keamy. Ugh.
I love that we all have the same reaction to that, man.
Easy least favorite character of those episodes.
Right. I mean, I will stop saying Kevin just for that.
Not for me. Low key, one of the best villains in the entire show. Because Ben's like kind of a villain, like in terms of pure villain, like you had Anthony Cooper, but like on island villain, like Keamy is fantastic. Like season 1 Ethan levels, like really, really good villain. He's a piece of shit, don't get me wrong. Like complete scumbag. I'm not defending him at all. But like as a villain in this season, he is fantastic.
Yeah.
I mean, in that I hate him a lot, yeah.
Also, I would like to point out that I feel very bad for Naomi that her little taste of fame on Lost was basically nothing. And they put her in a horrible wig. So rest in peace, Naomi. It's a great time having you. Thank you.
Yeah. Hey.
She's about as useless as Shannon. Anyway. I had to do it on camera.
Got through it.
I had to do it because I was on camera.
We can't even have Jake go through this part and clip that she brought Shannon up. God damn it.
Oh, one time.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
One time. I do have proof of you guys bringing it up the other times. So thank you. I'm looking in the comments. People go look in the comments because there was a moment there. Anyway, anything else that we want to spoil on this?
This isn't the first time Frank Lapidus is gonna treacherously land aircraft on the island only to be able to take it off again later.
It's true.
He's real good at that.
I do like that we set up that like Lapidus is a genuinely really talented pilot. Like, he's very good at his job despite being kind of a drunk. But it's funny they really set him up as like the drunk pilot. It's never a part of his character again. Like he's never like talked about in that regard.
Because he couldn't get alcohol on the island. He didn't get the beer that Sawyer was hoarding.
He's got loads, but it's never like an issue. It's not like a Charlie thing where he's like he struggles with it. It's never a factor with Lapidus' character. He's just a good egg.
I love Frank. I love Lapidus.
Some people are good people. They just really like their substances.
Oh yeah, I didn't mean he was a bad person because of that, but like it's never a part of his story. Like considering how much they set up in this first episode.
Right?
With him.
Yeah, no, for sure. Also, Frank is going to be a major part of our Oceanic 6's story as well. He's not going to be in the Oceanic 6, but he's going to be part of that major story.
He is the reason we do get off the island, some of us at least.
Correct.
He's the reason Jack and Kate and Hurley and Saeed and Turnip Head.
Desmondo.
And Desmond. Although Desmond is not part of the Oceanic 6.
No.
He's not.
He's a Dharma Hatch 1. Stupid joke. Move on.
Oh, I love it. All right. Anything else that we want to spoil before we end this little section here?
Oh, when you leave the island, when you turn the wheel and leave the island, you land in the middle of the desert. So that's probably why the polar bear was there.
Oh, that is true. Yes. As we'll
we do set up. We're gonna get Ben popping up in the desert, like a year later,
in a massive parka.
Oh. Yeah. it's that episode.
I know we're getting some really good episodes. Like we are just a few away from the constant. Oh my gosh.
Who?
Crazy.
So like the next couple episodes, it's like if looking at the IMDb ratings, I had them pulled up. I think I might have put. Oh no, they're right here. Okay, so IMDb has agreed with me. Beginning to the end is a 1/10 of a point above Confirmed Dead, but they're very even.
Yeah.
Then The Economist is a few 1/10 of a point down from that, and then Eggtown is a few 1/10 of a point down from that. So we get down to 7.9 for Eggtown, but then The Constant is a 9.7. Do you have any idea how good something has to be a 9.7 on IMDb?
Right. But also, I love to point out this every time we've talked about this, that even the worst of the worst ratings are still like an 8, basically. Like a 7.9 is basically an 8.
Right. 7.9 is low for Lost.
Yeah, but I mean, like when we're
20,000 ratings on IMDb, and it has a 9.7. That's insane.
Yeah, it is crazy. Oh,
It's a really good episode.
We should have timed this better to watch The Constant on Christmas Eve. We did this wrong.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what to tell you.
Oh well.
Let's
Anyway.
just tell Jake we're taking a break and we'll watch it Christmas
And Christmas
2026.
Eve. Yeah, okay. Perfect. I like that idea. No, it's a horrible idea. All right, with that, like, comment, subscribe. No spoilers in the comments because Jake can't help himself. Message us directly if you want to talk about how wrong.
Message me and Michael directly. Don't worry about Kristin. You don't need to talk to her.
I'm rolling my eyes, but you can't see them.
We don't know.
You don't know.
Right.
Anyway.
I knew the exact face you were making.
You did. Anyway, with that, all the things. See you guys next time. Adios. I don't even know what to say. Goodbye.
Bye.
I love Sawyer.